Prepping for the show. Alexis, you're here early. That's unusual for you. Aren't you usually like here later in the night?
Usually, yeah. I just felt like chilling here tonight, spend some quality time behind the scenes with my boys.
Yeah, that's nice to hear. So do you want to go to Giuseppe's Pizza after this, pick up a few slices on the corner
Ooh,
of...
of course, best pizza place in Plattsburgh. Who wouldn't want to go, especially with you, Tommy, Mr. Host of the Weekly Burghy and all.
I know, that's what I'm saying, but you're looking beardy today. I don't know why. You're looking, I'm not sure if I want to... Steve, what are you doing here? Steve, now too, what are you doing here, man? Why are you here early? Supposed to do this on my own.
You know what? I have had it with all of you people. No one's giving me any answers here. I'm running around now. Who is this now?
It's Alexis, Steve. Don't act like you don't know who that is. It's been the same girl since episode 1.
Yeah, man, I'm getting kind of sick of this. Stop hating on a player.
Yeah, word, homie. Dap it up.
This is getting ridiculous, honestly.
Is it?
Yeah, seriously. It's not even a girl this time. Like, it's totally a guy. I'll bet money on it.
Not cool, bro. I have feelings, too.
Come on, Steve. It's getting a little ridiculous with all these
false
accusations.
I'll prove it. Look.
Where'd Alexis... Yeah, what's good?
What's up, man? How you doing?
What's your name?
Elliot.
Nice to meet you, bud.
Nice to
meet
meet
you.
You.
What? Huh? Back on.
Alexis, what's up? She's
Tommy.
back. She's back. What's going on?
I don't know. I didn't see him.
Yeah, well, your hair's a little messed up. You might want to fix that before we go live. Or not live.
It's a wig. This is an Alexis.
Steve, knock it off. I'm going to fire you if you keep claiming this nonsense, all right? It's getting to be a little too much, so chill.
I didn't want to resort to this, but...
Hey, what are you doing with Boom My Guy's mic?
Follow me if you want to see him ever again,
What?
Tommy.
Steve, you son of a... You can't... Steve, what did you do with Boom My Guy? Ah! Steve, what did you do with Boom My Guy? Ah! Gotcha. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome your host of the Weekly Burghy, Tommy Albrecht. Tommy Albrecht. Wait, so he's not here? Finally, well, I guess I can host the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome your fantabulous, awesome, and utterly sexy host of the Weekly Burghy, moi, Dave Edwards. Hello, you are far too kind, and welcome to episode number 7 of the Weekly Burghy. Tonight in top news, Facebook may be coming out with an Android Facebook phone. There have been rumors about this phone for the last 18 months, although Facebook has denied interest in the idea of a phone. Wow, Dave, let's hope these are just rumors. Why would anyone need a phone solely for Facebook? Smartphones have texting apps for Facebook and many other entities. Seems pretty pointless. That phone better turn into a hovercraft or something special. Back to you, Dave. Oh, and by the way, might I say you look mighty handsome today? Solid stash. Why, thank you, Dave. You're not looking quite spiffy yourself today. Very nice shirt, very dapper. And yes, seems pretty pointless Facebook has denied interest in an Android phone. Many other companies, such as Apple, have denied the idea of products, only to then later make a version of that same product. You are so knowledgeable, the looks and the smarts. I tell you, fella, you're the entire package. You should be the permanent host. And back on the topic of Facebook, here are some statistics for you from CNN, and they're never wrong. It is said that the average amount of times a smartphone user checks Facebook on their phone is 14 times a day. That almost doesn't seem enough if you ask me. The other host definitely checks it way more than that. Definitely not. Most people have Facebook permanently up on their screen. Here's another statistic for you from CNN. 67, that's a high number, percent of smartphone users reach for their phones immediately when they wake up. Excuse me for a minute. Exactly, see? Mostly to make sure they didn't send any nasty messages to ex-lovers or last week's after twofer's booty call. It's as if social media has become some sort of reflex. You're telling me, Dave, I can't even walk down the hallway without seeing someone stare at Facebook on one of their smartphones. But you're so right about everything, Dave, the host. I'm just going to let you take over and talk the rest of this entire segment. Thanks, Dave. I will. So in other news, our new Pope, Pope Francis, has set a record for a Pope first. In Rome, he washed the feet of 12 prisoners, including young women. Sounds like a foot fetish to me. Once he was done washing them, he then wiped them dry and kissed each of their feet. I'd probably end up kicking him in the face by accident. I'm way too ticklish for a holy manicure. And honestly, feet are gross. But in all seriousness, according to a CNN article, the act of foot washing at the Mass of the Lord's Supper is part of the Christian tradition that mirrors Jesus' washing of his disciples' feet. In return for the foot washing, the young offenders then made Pope Francis a wooden cross and a wooden kneeling bench in the detention center's workshop. In news, a bit closer to home, Bloomberg's ban on big containers of soda got denied. So drink up, New York. It's not like you couldn't anyway. Couldn't have just bought 2 sodas to make up for the lack of the cup size anyway, Bloomberg. I think you need a new tactic here, bud. All right, last week, the new Major League Baseball season started, and I hit a home run in my dreams. Anyways, I must say with each new season, every team gets to step on the fresh-cut grass for the first time with hope of still being able to play some ball in the fall, vying for the World Series championship, unless you play for the Chicago Cubs. The only time they're in first place is before Game 1 even begins. I guess it could be worse, though, am I right? A North Carolina man is being criticized, after giving his dogs tattoos. Ernesto Rodriguez, a tattoo artist, gave his dogs a tattoo so he could identify them if anything were to happen. I mean, call me crazy, and I know most of you probably do, but I just have an odd feeling, a hunch even, that there are easier ways to identify your dog. Dog tags, collar with his name on it. Come on, Sparky. I mean, use your imagination, people. This dude just seems a little cruel if you ask me. Speaking of cruel, see what I did there. A Connecticut Roman Catholic priest was arrested last week. All right, before we go any further, I know what you're thinking. It would be insensitive for me to make the joke you're thinking, right? Wrong. But see, it's not what you think. The priest was arrested after getting caught selling crystal meth. So what this shows us, America, is that we don't need to worry just about the molestations. We need to worry about them trying to sell drugs to our kids. All right, enough of me talking. We have to go to a quick commercial break, but when we come back, Alexis will be joining me to talk about Relay for Life and whatever else her little crazy heart desires. Stay tuned.
This portion of PSTV is brought to you by Giuseppe's Pizza, located at 114 Consumer Square, featuring pizza, wings, wraps, salads, and so much more. Giuseppe's also offers delivery 7 days a week, so come on in or take out today.
You gotta help me get this. I'm not Alexis. Steve! Alexis, where'd you me where Alexis is.
I don't know where Alexis is. Is that a bird whistle? Oh!
You want
Ghost blood?
No, no! Why you Jimmy's?
No! It's sprinkles of ghost blood. Get out of here, man.
So you like being the host of the week?
Yeah, I love it. I love it, actually.
You like
my cards.
You like your cards?
Oh!
Where is your cards?
Well, they got my notes on it for tonight's episode. You better not be doing that. No. Steve, if you have any good love in your heart, you won't do this.
Where's Alexis? Hey, you can't put out a Zippo. It's airproof.
Lawyer! Got it. You done? For real? I don't know, Steve! I don't know!
That's it.
No.
What to be now? Oh, I'm sorry, Tommy. Have I not been nice to you?
No.
Do you want some Giuseppe's pizza?
Yeah.
Well, you can't have any. Okay?
All right, Steve. Well, this isn't the time for product placement like you're torturing me. But if this were time for product placement, I'd tell everyone to go to Giuseppe's, 114 Consumer Square, for the best pizza around.
I swear to God, it's like piercing my soul. Come on, man. This is getting a little hectic. The slapping, the cutting. What now? Oh God, Steve!
Do you like my socks?
No one wears white socks with a suit. You know that. God, it's like wearing brown shoes with a navy blue suit. It's blasphemy.
So what do you wear?
High black socks. What everyone wears when you wear nice, classy clothes.
High black socks?
Yes, everyone wears high black socks.
What about short black socks?
Ankle socks? No, never. No one ever does that.
How about one black short sock and one black long sock?
Well, that would just look ridiculous. No
Would
one would
it?
ever do that.
Host of the Weekly Burghy would never wear those?
Never. I would never be seen. No, my feet! No, my socks! My socks. My socks. No. No. All right, Steve. I don't know what you're talking about, Alexis or whatever, but you know what? Like, maybe she's in the ACC. There's a lot of blonde girls in there. Just go find Alexis, because she's in there.
Wait,
Maybe.
in the ACC?
Yeah, sure. Why not? But
That's where she is?
yeah, but I'll help you. What do you mean? Untie me first. Untie me.
Untie you?
I'll come. Yes, I'll come help you, Steve. We can work together. You can be the fake host on the Weekly Burghy, and sometimes you can just untie me.
No, I'm not falling for that
So
one.
just
Not falling for that April Fool's Week
Just-
prank. Listen, you stay here. I'm gonna go find Alexis, and if I find her, then I'll come back. But
No,
if I don't, get ready for more Jimmy's.
What am I gonna just say? Jimmy's. See, great, Steve. Oh, fine. I'll just stay here. Mind my own business.
Welcome back to the show. We now have Alexis joining us. Alexis, how are you doing this evening?
Oh, I'm doing so great, Dave. How are you?
You know, I am peachy. So my first question tonight is Relay for Life was last week. I heard you took part in it. How'd that go?
It was pretty good, you know. Turn out all the fraternities and sororities were there. I played frisbee
course you
and
did,
walked around the track.
Sounds like just a normal weekend for you, right? All right, so I hear every time you walk on the track, you
Yes.
earn beads. That sounds a lot like Mardi Gras, but not as cool.
That's right. I walked around the track so much, I was able to make a flower bead headband for myself. But I don't know about the other girls. I was winning lots of beads.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, it looks great. Thanks. I would show it to you, but I left the beads at home.
You know, understandable. I'm kind of glad you left your beads at home. Alexis, anything else going on in our wonderful town of Plattsburgh, city of Plattsburgh, excuse me?
Not really. It's been a pretty quiet week in Platts Vegas this
ah.
Friday, April 12th. The dance corps will be putting on a live performance in the Guild's Auditorium. The tickets are $4 and the show starts at 7 and will end at 9.
Wow, well, that sounds like an absolutely terrific event. Are you going to head over there from the Weekly Burghy as our reporter?
Nah, I'm going out.
Oh, well, of course you're going out with your beads.
This Saturday is accepted Students' Day, so there will be a bunch of scared little high schoolers running around with their heads cut off and their families. Always fun to mess with them.
Isn't that the truth? Nothing like being hungover and scaring little kids. You know, it's sort of the reason for my last restraining. Never mind.
Huh?
Never mind. So, Alexis, very important question. Do you like bowling?
Of course. Who doesn't like bowling?
Bowling? Well, the North Country Down Syndrome Association will be holding a bowling jamboree Sunday, April 28th. If you want to find out more information on how to sign up, you can go to their Facebook page or search them online.
That sounds mad fun. Can I go? Can I win a prize if I go?
Well, I mean, they're giving prizes out, but they won't have any for you.
Me.
Well, folks, we have to go to another commercial break, but don't touch that dial. We'll be right back.
There aren't even any blondes here. He tricked me.
No. What are you doing? Oh, hey, Steve, just chilling, trying to see what's good with this room.
I'm not leaving you alone ever again.
Steve, you gotta tell me, man. The show's about to go on air.
I'm never leaving you again.
They need me to go on air, Martin. The show's gonna start without me, and I can't have that. Beth won't have that.
You think they're waiting for you?
Yes, for sure.
You think they're waiting for you to start the show?
They always wait for
I highly doubt it. If they're gonna go on right without you,
They would never do that.
Yeah, they would.
Beth wouldn't do this.
Beth would totally do it. You know how Beth is. She likes to get things done very quickly.
Yeah, well, maybe you should piece the pieces of your puzzle together. Maybe she knows where Alexis is. Go figure that out, Chief.
Why would she know where Alexis
Because
is?
she's Beth, she knows everything.
Yeah,
she
but-
knows where I am all the time, except for right now, wherever the hell we are.
Beth.
Yeah, Beth, our producer.
Okay, be right back.
Oh my God,
Don't
please don't time me.
try
Please
to
don't
escape
time me.
again. Don't try to escape again. Don't try to escape again.
And welcome back to the show, everyone. I'm still here with Alexis. So, Alexis, have you seen any good movies recently?
You know, Dave, I have. Spring Breakers. It's a new movie out that has raised a lot of controversy.
Oh, Spring Breakers. Would you mind telling me how so?
It's about my birthday.
Ah,
It was last week.
yeah.
Happy birthday, Alexis.
Thanks, happy
Dave.
birthday, Alexis. That's great.
Well, it's about these 4 college girls who are mad that they don't have enough money to go away for spring break, so they decide to rob a fast food restaurant in order to pay for their trip to go.
That sounds irresponsible and crazy. Are these girls hot at least, or are they a bunch of slot buckets?
Yeah, the female movie stars are Rachel Corinne, Ashley Benson, Selena Gomez, and Vanessa Hudgens.
I have no idea who 3 of those girls are, but I'm curious to find out what's so controversial about this. Are the girls, they're in bikinis, obviously, you said, so count me in, right?
They were in bikinis the whole movie, but they didn't take their tops off once.
That's shocking news, especially since I believe Selena Gomez is 12.
Where's Beth?
What
Where
the
is Beth?
Steve, you are interrupting the show and being rude to Alexis. She has feelings deep down, and I mean if you look deep down.
For the last time, that's not even Alexis. Never mind. Where's Beth? Does anybody know?
I think Beth's in Guatemala. Go find her, will you, Steve?
All right, I'll find her.
All right, thanks. Don't come back. All right, the guy's an idiot. Like, Alexis, I'm sorry he does that to you, but continue.
Beth. Beth.
What, Steve?
Beth.
What?
Tell me where Alexis is. I know that's
Alexis?
not Alexis.
Alexis is in the studio right now, Steve.
No,
We're
that's
on
a
air.
guy in there.
That's Alexis.
No, it isn't. Tell me
Why
where the
do you
real
keep
Alexis is.
What is that? Look,
That's my-
Alexis is in the studio.
No,
okay?
she's
We
not.
have to- we're doing important things.
Beth.
10,
Beth, tell me
9,
where she is.
8,
Beth.
7, 6.
Beth, I burned my hand.
Oh no, Steve's back. Steve. Oh my God, you got. Oh my God, please hook me up, my man. Oh, thank God you are here. Oh my God. Oh my God, you don't know what I've been through, my man. Friggin', look at my suit's all dirty. He ripped my suit. He changed my socks, man. He touched my feet. All right, first things first. We gotta find a way out of here. But first, we gotta kidnap him and get him in this chair. So I'm gonna sit in this chair, pretend I'm still tied up. You hide back in the corner when he comes in. Bop him with the mic. We got it, all right? Got it? Let's get it. No luck. Steve? Why are you smiling? Oh my God, get him! Gotcha! Please, tables and turn, Roger. Looks like you're going down. Please, I'm just a pawn in all this. You're a pawn in nothing. What? It was all Dave? What are you talking about? It was all Dave? Is Dave's diabolical plan? Dave told Alexis to hide in a closet until after spring break and he would come and grab her, and he didn't? It was all his plan to make Steve kidnap me and then take my hosting job? Well, that's blasphemy. We gotta stop it. And you're gonna help me, Steve. You gotta go home and say stop Dave from hosting my show. Okay. Let's get it.
Let's go, guys. Dave's this way. Stupid pressure!
Oh, well, I'm sorry, folks. Looks like we've run out of time for this week's
No!
episode.
I think not, Dave.
Hey.
What's going on here? Move over, Alexis.
Hi. Hey, Tommy. How you doing, bud?
Not great. Steve just had me tied up to a chair, torturing me and nonsense. Took my high sock and gave me a small one. Make me look like a jabroni.
This is
Jabroni. Yep.
awkward.
Okay.
I knew it. All these previous Alexises were fake. I was right all along, and you two never believed me. So who's laughing now?
Enough, Dave.
Dave.
Yeah. Sorry.
Steve,
Yep.
Boom, my guy told me all about your plan.
My
all right.
aye.
All right. So I don't know why you think you could do this to me. I thought we were ride till we die, boys. I thought you were my brother.
I'm sorry, Tommy. I should have found Alexis after spring break and convinced her to hide in that closet and wait for me, which she did, and never left, thus driving Steve crazy to eventually kidnap you, just so I would eventually have you out of the picture, enabling me to take over as host.
All right. Well, you shouldn't have done that. First of all, and secondly, who comes with a plan that elaborate? That's ridiculous.
You know, I get bored on
ridiculous
Saturday
plan.
nights, but Tommy, I'm sorry. I don't know. It just sometimes you're not that nice to me, and I don't feel like your co-host. I feel like more like I'm a guy sitting in front of some crappy brick wall with a microphone. I don't even have an XLR. You just pick on me.
All right. I understand where you come from. I'm sorry, man. But like, we can plug in an XLR for you.
That's all I
Yeah,
asked
well,
for.
we
That's
can-
all
we can-
I'm asking is for
I'm
an
a host.
XLR.
I don't realize what I'm doing because I'm so worried about being in the limelight and looking good. You know, like
All right.
the women need someone who looks good. And
I
talks good
understand.
and stuff.
I don't look good, but I'm just saying. So
No, of course not. But at the same
We'll
time,
look
like,
past
you have
that.
your own things that
I do.
limited. You know, they might not see you and be like, all right, I'm about it, but they'll be like, all right, he's got a heart of gold.
Yeah,
Heart of
and
gold.
you know, so you're not mad?
We're best buds.
BFFs?
BFFFs.
Fs. 4 Fs.
Fs.
Oh boy, I feel great right now.
Oh man, that's great.
This is
Steve,
clarity.
You're the worst.
Dude.
What did I do? You did everything, Steve. You sat there slapping me and torturing me and changing my socks. What do you think? I don't let people touch my feet, and all you did was touch my feet.
I was just trying to investigate.
Yeah, well, you were terrible investigating. That's it for our show, Plattsburgh. This episode was crazy. I got a little injured because of Steve over here. But Dave, would you like to do the honors? My BFFFFF.
FFF. You don't mind me finishing up the show, really?
I don't mind it at all, bud. Go ahead.
Well then, it's been quite the honor and a whole heck of fun tonight being the one sitting at this beautiful desk of the Weekly Burghy. Let me say, through all of our tribulations tonight, I did learn my lesson, and I won't be scheming anymore. I'll leave that for Mr. Steve. So in closing, I'd like to say thank you for tuning into the Weekly Burghy tonight, and next week, I'll go back in front of my crappy brick wall and hand the reins back over to Tommy. Take it easy, Plattsburgh, and good night.